Hey everybody, Happy New Year. Welcome to the first video of the year of 2018 on this channel. Now I said I was going to bring back reviews. I'm going to try to stick with it. And yeah, so today or tonight I will be reviewing Love and Hip Hop Miami. And first I would like to tell y'all who's on it. Prince, Amora, Gunplay, Veronica, Bobby, Shay, Trina, and Trick Daddy. So this episode is called Welcome to Miami. Florida looked like it might be popping. You know, it's Miami where all the clubs and the parties and everything is at. Trick Daddy says the 305. First we see Trina, the baddest bitch in the game. Diamond Princess, and she was born and raised in Florida. And the intros for Love and Hip Hop now. Like, I seen the one for Love and Hip Hop New York. It looked banging. Okay, and oh, and while we're on that subject, I was gonna review Love and Hip Hop, but yeah, I couldn't really get into it like that, like to review it anyway. So I decided to watch it. And also, if y'all are into RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm gonna review that, and I will be reviewing let me see. I said I was gonna review that, and there was something else. It might be Grownish. Yeah, Grownish. But anyways, then we see Amara. I might say her last name wrong, but Amara La Negra. She's very beautiful. She's Afro-Latina, and she looks very beautiful. And she's also Dominican, and she has been singing on the Latin charts, and she wants to cross over into the American market. And I've noticed, like, Love and Hip Hop, so there's Hollywood, Atlanta, New York, now Miami, and this season has a lot of Latina cast members. Then we see Young Hollywood. I don't really like this dude. He seemed like a douche, and I'm about to tell you why in a minute. Basically, he like produces music for artists like Migos and things like that. So Amara brought her mother to the business meeting when she first met Young Hollywood, and Young Hollywood thought that was weird and that he shouldn't have done that, but I thought it was very nice. It's nice to see a closeness of a mother and a daughter, because we mostly see like a mother and a son's closeness on these shows, so that was different. And then her mother says, "I thought you looked like Lil Wayne." That kind of made me chuckle. And then next we see Gunplay. He had been arrested before. He almost had a life sentence, but he got out of jail. Basically the size of Miami with the drugs, the sex, and the violence. His girlfriend Kiara, her body looked banging. And then we could see these little, it's like, I guess it's like flash forward clips. Like later on in the season, you can see him talking to Miami Tip. And she looked like she wanted to be bad. And I'm also noticing a lot of tattoos this season. This Love and Hip Hop franchise. A lot of tattoos. And then, now is next Shay Johnson. If you don't remember her, she was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, trying to be with Scrappy, but they broke up. And y'all know Scrappy is married now to Bambi. And she was also on Flavor of Love as Bucky. So now she gets a bigger, you know, well, not a bigger role, but more of a role she had on the other show of reality television. So she actually has a new boo. His name is Pleasure P. I've heard. I didn't know he was in Pretty Ricky, but I had this song, Boyfriend Number 2, and I love that song. Pretty Ricky had broke up, and you can see her on the couch in some lingerie, looking all sexy. And then Pleasure P is trying to put the group back together. And then we meet Bobby Lights. He is a recording artist. He is gay, and his music is lit. He says that he has been having some trouble making it into the music business. People have been making fun of him because he is gay, and that is just terrible. And then next we see Trina. She's been around a while. I don't know all of her music, but you know, her music popping, I guess. And her shoes were cute. They had this like denim boots, I guess you would see from Fashion Nova or something. And then Bobby is trying to get into the after party, and turns out he wasn't on the list, but surprise, surprise, he's her cousin. And then she was saying that, oh, he had got into a fight with her assistant Alvin, and that he don't know how to act in places or how to get along with people. Then next we see Pretty Ricky is back. Their names, I hope their names are right. Spectacular, I can't remember. Slickum and Baby Blue. Whoa, he's the only one I can remember because he got something right here, and he was trying to start something, I guess. I don't know. And Slickum, glad everybody pulling their weight. And then Baby Blue want to take all the credit. Like, why are you taking all the credit? You didn't start the group. Like, hold on. And then I just don't like him. Don't like him. Don't like him. Then Amara, she's back again. I'm trying to like her. Like, yeah, she's the one I like for this show. And then Young Hollywood produces. He said bringing her mom to a business meeting was less of a no-no, and he was telling her that she needs to look more like Beyonce and not Macy Gray. And I think he's trying to hint at her afro, like, let her be her. Okay, that's what makes her beautiful. She says she is black, but she's also Dominican, and she is proud of the skin she is in and proud of her afro. And I said, you go, girl, that's right. And then Gunplay and his girl. And his girl walked up. I was like, dang, she got a big ass. And anyways, the Miami Tip. It's not a surprise. And then we see Pretty Ricky performing, and then Shay shows up. And, you know, Pleasure P says he wasn't sure she was coming or not because he didn't support. She supported him, but not him being in a group with his group members, I guess. And then Shay starts talking crap. Surprise, surprise. Then lastly, we have Bobby again. Bobby is going with Miami Tip to meet Trina. And Miami Tip is his best friend of 9 years. And then they all sit at the table. And, you know, Bobby got this issue of keep talking. And eventually, Alvin and that's Trina's assistant, they get into a fight, and he threw a glass, and it's one of those crazy love and hip-hop fights. So anyways, I know this review was cool. I can't believe I actually am back to doing reviews. Just subscribe for more reviews and food reviews too. So hit that subscribe button. And once again, Happy New Year, and I will see y'all in my next video. Mwah.